Okay, April, you weren't here. You're at work. And I'm going to prep my ground turkey. And so I thought I would make you a video. And this is pretty funny because I've never made a video for somebody other than a coach when I'm doing a lift. And so this is awkward. And I want to make sure that you don't think I'm completely overly full of myself. So what I have is it's a just one of those little flats of Foster Farms lean ground turkey. I think I use 85% lean, and this is 2 pounds. And this will last me a little bit more than a week, but because you have kids and husband, it won't last you as long, but it'll still work. Sometimes I'll use 2 of these. It just depends on how much I get from the store. And so I literally, this is frozen, and so it's like a brick. I don't know if you can see. See, it's like a turkey brick. And I just put it in there frozen, and then I just dump a bunch of seasoning in there. I'm using McCormick Perfect Pinch. It's a new one. There's no MSG. I think it's low in sodium. I also like Mrs. Dash, but really any seasonings you want. You can get creative too, so you can add like canned tomatoes or stewed tomatoes or things like that into it. I've also used just salt and pepper and garlic, chopped up garlic, anything you want, but you just, whatever it is, you just toss it in there, put as much as you want. So I'll put a little bit more. And then since this is frozen, I'm going to cook it. And also, this is a slow cooker. It depends on how long until you want it ready. So because it's frozen and it's about 2 o'clock right now, it's kind of late in the day for me to cook it. You know, I don't want to be having to deal with this at 8 o'clock at night. So I think I will put it on high, and it should be done in a few hours. That's why I always cook my turkey in this, even if it's thawed, because I don't have time to stand there and stir it and add seasonings and do all that. This way I can get it in here and it can cook. Like I can work on some other prep if I wanted to right now, because I don't have to stand there and tend to it. It'll, you know, when it's done, I can deal with it. I can even put it off for a little while if I'm not quite ready for it, and it'll still stay good. The other thing I do when it's all done is I strain it. And so I have a catch container and a large like spaghetti strainer, and I pour the meat into the strainer and I let all the fat and juice drip off. Because you're a dog owner, you might like this tip. I actually will sometimes use that gravy and put it into my dog's food. Or I'll just toss it out. But anyways, I don't leave the meat and that juice in my container. And then I also will portion this out. So I eat 3 ounces of protein per serving. And so once I have it strained and it's all taken care of, I actually will scoop it into my containers. I weigh it out into 3 ounce portions. And then that is how I cook my ground turkey. So hopefully it helped.